in the old textures of the game, and as you can see, it has the very original texture of Crying Obsidian. So this was something I think was maybe in the game for a brief moment or was speculated to be added, and this is the original texture of this block, so you can now access it using that resource pack, which is built into the game by default. Here's an interesting change to the bell. It's now going to ring when it's hit by any form of projectile, so you can see a splash potion will set it off, so will a snowball, a trident, and I'm going to guess the player flying into it with a boosted rocket will probably set it off as well. And a similar change that's been added involves campfires and TNT and projectiles that are on fire. You can't actually set the snowball on fire, I noticed, but if I throw a trident through this lava, it'll get caught on fire and then it can actually light up the campfire, and the same can be done with the TNT. Yes, there we go. For the next part of this video, I'm going to show you some changes to redstone, and that is always a sensitive thing to say, and I think Mojang are very aware of this because on their post it says, before we dive into this snapshot, a word about redstone. And I'm not going to read every word here, but they make it very clear they understand how sensitive changes to redstone are because of all the contraptions that evolve around them. And I think the general point of this is they're going to be communicating better and listening as well. So let's not get alarmist about the idea of changes to redstone. It looks like they want to handle this in the best way they can. And what I see is now that the redstone changes are being elevated from obscure posts down here in the bug fixes, and they're being communicated better through the changes section. As you can see here, this one relates to redstone. So we now know that these changes will be fully intentional. A full snow block made out of snow layers, the soul sand and soul soil will now support redstone being on top of it, as well as pressure plates, buttons, rails and doors. This is an intentional change and has been well communicated. And another change related to redstone is that minecarts moving on a rail with soul sand directly below won't get slowed down, and that is an intentional change. Now before we move on to the bug fixes of this snapshot, there's something rather important that I missed from the last one, and that is the ability of the smithing table, which still hasn't got a GUI, to keep enchantments when upgrading. And if you have some crazy cheeky enchantments from before, it has no bias. When you're using the smithing table, you'll keep all of the enchantments on your diamond tools when upgrading to netherite. Now this bug fix is something that I could have done with many years ago. I remember trying to make mini games using these fireballs being summoned in and then being able to hit them at a target, and if you summoned one in like this, it wouldn't actually be hittable, it would just sort of sit.
so garbage in this game.
Sit there forever blinking, and now this actually works. So if you're a minigame maker, that's a mechanic you can take advantage of. Into a drowned if it's underwater. There was an issue with comparators that would mean they would pull the signal from this. When there is a container behind the block, it's not supposed to pull the signal from there. When there isn't, it can do, and that's been fixed. Now there are a lot of bug fixes when it comes to hoglins and piglins in this update, so I picked out what I thought were the most relevant ones. And if you had an aggressive hoglin or piglin and it was attacking you, it wouldn't actually sort of look directly at you. So that's a minor change that they've taken care of. The other one is when these piglins convert into zombified piglins, they would actually lose all of their armor. And as you can see, this guy now keeps his helmet because that bug's been fixed. Now, forgive me if I'm misremembering something here, but a piglin that is admiring gold wouldn't drop the gold ingot on death. So when I kill this one, you can see it now drops the gold ingot. I think this is a mistake related to bartering. So if it's bartered with you, it then wouldn't drop the gold ingot, but I'm not entirely sure. Also, it's rather cruel, but killing baby hoglins now yields experience where it didn't do before. You know, maybe baby mobs shouldn't ever drop experience, you know. We shouldn't have an incentive to kill them, right? And last of all, you might know that hoglins are scared of warped fungus, but they weren't scared of them when they were in flower pots, so now they've been updated to detect that and then run away from it. And that, my friends, brings us to the end of this snapshot video. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're not aware of Season 7 of Hermitcraft having kicked off, then you should definitely go and check out the video that will be linked on your screen, the first episode of that series. But anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon with another one. Bye-bye.
In my time playing Minecraft on this channel, I've beaten the Ender Dragon many times. First I did it by only using melons, then I did it by only walking in a straight line. Well, kind of. And then there was that one time I did it without jumping, and the time I did it without even walking. There was even the time I beat the Ender Dragon while only being able to breathe underwater. But of all the dragon battles we've had on this channel, none will be quite as easy as the one we're about to have today. And also, before this video begins, I just have to give a shout out to my second channel. I'm posting videos weekly over there, and I just posted probably the weirdest video I've ever made, so go check that out. The link will be in the description. And this video shout out is coming from TikTok. Thank you to this person, you're an absolute legend. G'day guys, my name is Wadzi and welcome back to episode 7 of Hardcore Minecraft. Before this episode starts, I just need to say I've been doing some more mining for ancient debris. I mean, as you can see behind me, we have one of the best finds I've got. 4 ancient debris this close together. It's insane. So where we ended off the last episode, we were mining for ancient debris. I must say, since then I've done a fair bit of mining for this stuff. I now have 8 in my inventory here, but also another 7 in my chests at home. And that means I now have enough ancient debris to get the full set of netherite tools. So I will never have to mine for ancient debris again. So now I'm going to quickly make my way home. I mean, as you all know, today's the day we finally go and fight the dragon. So I don't want to mess around too much. I just want to get straight into it. Alright, it's good to be back home. Now let's put our 8 more ancient debris away. We have 15 now. And we also have a lot of ender pearls, as you can see. Which is perfect because this is exactly what we need to go beat this dragon. Let's just craft 10 eyes of ender and let's get on our way. I feel like I don't really need to do any prepping. I've got everything I'm gonna need, which is just my bow. That's all I'm gonna need. Yeah, let's throw this ender pearl and see where we have to go. Alright, out that way. Alright, and just like we've done many times before, we're back on the hunt for a stronghold. And we're still going this way. Alright, this is where Horsey's gonna have to stay because we need to go out into the ocean. Oh. already passed it. So the stronghold must be around here somewhere. Alright, where the hell is this thing? Come on. I almost think it's under here. There it is. Down there. Down we go. Oh, hang on. Dude, it's already here. We're in the stronghold. Where are we going? Oh, okay, well, this was easy. Hello, silverfish.
An 18-wheeler pulled over into my lane and hit my car. When he hit me, they pronounced me dead at the scene. I had a brain aneurysm.
I walked outside that hospital and I laid back in the rain and I just said, I'm done. I surrender. I give.
I had an experience that changed my whole life. I never knew really what fear was. I reached the point